Hi there, welcome to Life in Motion. I'm Jackie, and today we're going to go through a body weight strength circuit. So, everything, well, not everything, but most things will be in standing, and then we're going to end on the floor or in the chair. And I'll show you both versions to see which one you want to do at the end. Make sure you just have some sturdy, supportive shoes on that are tied. Laces are good to go. If you want a mat to have down to cushion yourself, if you're getting on the floor, I would have that. Have a chair nearby or a wall if you need a little bit of balance support or if you need to sit at the end for some of the core stuff we're going to do. Otherwise, make sure you have enough space around you to move around. And we're going to start with our warm up. So we're going to warm up and then we'll have 3 circuits. We'll alternate between some lower body stuff and some upper body stuff. And then we'll end on the core. We'll end with the core on the floor for the last circuit. So I'll be keeping track of the time. We're either going to go for 30 seconds or 40 seconds. And then we'll get a break for either 20 seconds or 30 seconds or so. But I'll keep an eye on the clock for that because I don't want you to have to count how many reps you're doing. I want you just to focus on the quality and the form. And then if you do this a few more times, you can, and once you feel more comfortable with the exercises, then you can start to see if you can up the reps for each set of time that we're doing it. Okay, so 3 rounds of each circuit. So the first round, you're really getting used to it. The second round, you can try a little bit more. Third round, you should be feeling pretty good about it. And I'll run through each one before we get there. But first is the warm up. So again, feet can be wide. If you want to have the chair beside you or in front of you for some balance, take it, or the wall. So my feet are nice and sturdy, far apart. We're going to take a nice big inhale, reach all the way up for the sky. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slide the hands up the legs, reach all the way up for the sky. Exhale, hands come to the thighs, down the shins, fold forward, feel a stretch in the back of the hamstring. Inhale, slide arms all the way up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands slide down the front of the legs. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up, reach for the arms. Now we're going to take it to a twist. Big reach up. Exhale, twist back to your right or left, whichever way you want to start. Inhale up. Exhale, open up to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, feet stay planted, but the knees can bend slightly. And then exhale, let's do one more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So big inhale, drop the arms, slight bend in the knee. So you should have a few feet to each side of you, soft bend. We're going to, your hands can kind of be in front of you if you want or on your hips. Side step it. A couple steps to the left and then a few steps to the right. If you have a mat, you can go the distance of the mat. If not, give me about 2 to 3 steps to each side. So we're just trying to warm up all the muscles. Let's do one more. Got 10 seconds left on this one. Good. And then come back to the middle. Reset. We're going to do the warm up just one more time. So give yourself 10 more seconds here to regroup. Feet will come wide apart. And we're going to do a big reach up in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide the hands down the shins, fold forward. Inhale, roll it back up, reach for the sky. Exhale, roll it back down. Just go at your own pace. You can try to extend a little bit further up the top, bend a little more at the bottom. One last one. And down. Coming all the way up this time, big reach. And exhale, open up to the side. Reach behind you. Look for your hand behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, open up. Inhale. Exhale. Again, soft bend in the knees. We're opening up through the upper back, through the chest. We're got one more each way. Good. And then back to the middle. Hands can come into prayer. Hands can come onto the knees. A little bend in the knees. We're side stepping. A couple steps to your left. A couple steps to the right. Let me scoot over to this side more. A couple steps to the left. A couple steps to the right. 10 seconds left for the warm-up. Then I'll guide you through what we're going to do next. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So can I catch your breath? Grab a drink if you need to. The first circuit, we have 3 exercises. First one's a squat. Second one is going to be a push-up. So either at the wall with your chair or on the floor. And the third one is going to be a lateral lunge, which I'll go over each one as we go through it. Get familiar with it for the first round. We're going to try each one for 40 seconds, 20 seconds off. And we're going to go in a few seconds here. So think squat, wall or chair push-up, and then we're going to lunge it from side to side, 40 seconds. Walls behind you if you need it, chairs beside you if you need it, and I'll show you some variations as we go along. All right, I'll give you another 20 seconds and we'll start right at the top here. All right. So let's go 10 seconds. Make sure you have enough space between you. Make sure I got my watch ready. All right, 5 seconds. Squat. Feet a little wider than hip distance apart. You can have your toes slightly pointed out. We're going to drop the hips behind us, down and up. 40 seconds. Down and up. Keep going while I offer suggestions or modifications, and then you can follow accordingly. So again, hands can be in prayer, hands can be out in front, hands can be touching the chair for balance. You don't have to go very far. You can even just go a couple inches and right back up. If you're a little more advanced, maybe you go down a little bit farther, as long as you can keep most of the weight in the heels of the feet. You got 10 seconds more. When you come up, you're squeezing the thigh, squeezing the bum. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds. See how that felt? And then we're going to go for a push-up. So I'm going to show you at the wall, and then you can also, if you're familiar with a regular push-up on the floor, you can do that one as well. Okay, so I'm going to come over at my door here. So let's get started in 5, 4. You're about arm's length away from the wall or the door. And you're going to lean, hands flat on the wall. Fingertips can turn out slightly. And we're just going to bend the elbows and push away. Bend and push. Try to keep your legs straight. Your heels can lift off the floor. That's fine. Try to keep your elbows tucked in a little bit so they're not flaring out too much. This can also be done at the kitchen counter or, like I said, a sturdy chair. I don't want to do it in my chair too much because it slides on the floor. So good. Give me less than 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds here. Relax the arms. Did that feel easy, medium, hard? If it was easy, you can try it at a lower surface as long as the chair is sturdy, or try it on your knees on the floor if your knees feel okay. Next up is the lateral lunge. We're going to have a nice wide stance. Chair again beside you or wall for balance. You're going to sink your hips off to one side. Other leg stays straight. Up to the middle. And you're going to bring over to the other side and up through to the middle. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off to the side, back up. Other side, so we're alternating. Back up. And you really want to squeeze that bum on the way up. Stick your butt out over that leg that's bent and squeeze that thigh. And again, you don't have to go very deep here. You can just do a very little range of motion, depending how that feels in the knees, on the back. You're almost there. Breathe, less than 10. And last one. Good job. Take a second to shake it out. Let's take about 30 seconds to regroup, okay? So think about how that first round went. We're going to repeat that 2 more times, okay? So squat, wall push-up or floor, lateral lunge. We got, take it about 15 more seconds. Grab a drink if you need to. And by all means, if this is really easy, you could always add a little bit of weight with some dumbbells, but this is all just body weight for right now. Here's 3, 2, 1. We're squatting down, coming up, down, and up. Again, as you come down, the weight should be in the heels of the feet. Hips should be sinking back like you're sitting in the chair, okay? Nice and controlled. Limit your motion if this is hard. So just a baby squat if you need to. Hold on to something if you need to, okay? You got 10 more seconds. Down and up. Inhale. Exhale. And pause. 20 seconds. See how you're feeling. Wall push-up. Here's from the back if you need to see. Okay. Leg straight. Elbows not flaring out too much. Again, you can be down on your knees on the floor. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to do it at my door again. So bending the elbows, straightening up. Bending and straightening. You can bring the hands in towards the middle a little bit if you want more of a challenge. Wider is sometimes a little easier, so again, you can modify that way. Inhale on the way down, exhale, push away. 10 more seconds. Inhale, exhale. You're going at your own pace. Pause in 2 and 1. Shake out the arms. 20 seconds. How you feeling? Hopefully that second round you're getting a little bit smoother with it. You're grasping it a little bit more, okay? So your feet are wide. Wide is comfortable. Again, holding on for balance if you need to. Lateral lunge. And let's take that in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sinking the hips off to one side. Push away from the floor. Come back up to the middle. Off to 4 and back up. So when you come over to the side, keep moving while I give you some more tips. Off to the side, make sure you can still see your toes. So you should see your knee over your ankle, and you should still see your toes. So the hips are behind the knees. So we're not like that. We're bringing the hips back behind us. You got 10 more seconds. Down and up. Down and up. Down. 3, 2, and 1. You got 20 seconds. Doing good. And we got one more round of all of that. So hopefully we're a little more familiar now. See if you can challenge yourself to get maybe a little more reps or a little more motion, a little more control or better quality. So we've got 10 seconds. We're going to start with the squats. Okay. So find your comfortable position with your feet. And again, if you need to toe out a little bit, go ahead. And we're coming in 3, 2, and hit it. Up and down. Inhale, exhale. I'll show you from the side a little bit. So again, I can still see my toes as I'm coming down. So my knees aren't coming forward. My hips are coming back. My knees are over my ankles. And also, I'm not crouching forward at the trunk. My chest is staying lifted. 10 more seconds. Down and up. Down. You got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 20 seconds. Gives you enough time to hopefully be able to get to the next one. So find your wall or the floor. You got 10 seconds. Catch your breath or take a drink. Find your wall in 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. Try your best to keep those feet or the legs straight and just let your body weight fall into the wall, well, with control, into the wall. So you have to push it away. Sometimes it's hard to trust your body will hold you up. Almost there. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds here. I think my mat was sliding on me a little bit there. Good, almost done with the first circuit, okay? You're almost ready. Another round of the lateral lunges. Hips wide or feet wide. Soft bend in the knees. We're going to take it in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink it down and come back up. Off to the side. Good. Really tap into what you're feeling, trying to build that body awareness as you're moving. What are you feeling in the hips? Can you feel that big glute muscle in the back working and squeezing? How are the knees? If your knees are bothering you, try to limit your range of motion. You might also be feeling a stretch. You got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, great job. Round 1 done. So take a break. We've got about a minute here while I throw round 2 at you. So circuit 2, we're going to do a forward lunge. And again, at the wall or with the chair for some balance. We're stepping down, coming back up, alternating. Down. Again, I can still see my toes when I come down, and my back leg is dropping straight down. So what sometimes we see a lot of is coming all the way forward. See how far my knee is over my ankle? That's not what we want. We want to come straight down with that back leg. That keeps this knee lined up. And big step back, okay? Balance can be hard with this one, so be near the kitchen counter, wall, chair, okay? The next one, we're going to work the arms, soft bend in the knees. It'll be punching across the body, okay? Getting the hips and the trunk turning with you. Your feet might also pivot, okay? And then to get a little bit of the heart rate elevated, I want you to march with some oomph, with some power, okay? Again, if you need to hold on, hold on. But I want you to really try to lift nice high, nice and big, and as quickly but as safely as you can, okay? That's round 2, and let's give it 15 more seconds, and we're gonna jump into it. So we're gonna be doing our lunge first. Nice step forward. You don't have to take a huge step, a comfortable step, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward, drop the knee down, and big step back. Switch legs, down, big lift back. So it's just as important to be able to transition in and out of the lunge and keep your balance. So use the wall if you need to. And again, do a mini range of motion. If your knees are bothering you, just go down like an inch or 2 and don't step quite as far. Okay? You got about 10 seconds. And back up. Chest stays lifted. Trunk is upright. Good. Pause there. After your last one, take a breather. 20 seconds. See how that felt. You got 5 seconds for the punches. Give me what you got here. Get that heart rate up a little bit more too. Power to each side. Go for it. 40 seconds. Punching, punching. Again, get those hips twisting with you. Twist, twist. Rotate the palm down as you punch off to the other side. Okay, so you're really going to feel it all the way up the arm. Okay, punch, punch. Good. We got 10 seconds. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Good. So we're trying to alternate upper, lower, lower, upper, trying to pump the blood throughout the whole body, get the heart rate moving a little bit of a cardio workout as well as strengthening, okay? All right, if not, you can tell I am breathing heavy, so 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go for our marches. Again, you can be near the wall if you need a little bit of support or the chair. 3, 2, and 1. March. If you can let go or use one arm, get the arms moving too. Nice and high, go as quickly as you can, but safely. Hold on if you need to. Again, this is a whole body one if you're using the arms with the legs. Okay, up and down. And it's a coordination task because I want you to opposite arm, opposite leg with the hands and legs. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Okay. We got round 1 down. We're coming on round 2. Okay. Get yourself a drink. Doing good. All right. We'll give it 10 more seconds. Gonna see how that first round went. Second round, you're a little more familiar, right? So we're going to try and do a little bit more if we can, okay? 3, 2, we got our lunges. Go for it. So alternating lunges, back and forth. And listen, I'd rather you have better quality of movement than how fast you go, how many reps you can get. So better quality, better control with the movement. Keep some space between the legs so you have some balance between your right and left leg. You're almost there. Less than 10. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I know that's a hard one, so we got that one down, second round down. You got about 15 seconds left. We're going for the punches next. So again, we're going from the legs, pumping the blood up through the arms. Just take it 5 seconds. Really give it a little bit of power. 3, 2, and 1. Power. And turn and punch. So you want to have a little bit of control with the punches. So you're bringing the arm back with some control and not just letting it fling out. Control it out, control it in. Again, we're twisting the trunk, turning the hips so we help our low back out, so we don't twist our low back anything weird. We want our hips to move with us. Less than 10. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 20 seconds. Take a breather. We got our marches next. And we're just bringing it all together, full body here. Marches are pretty straightforward, but you have options. So you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, I want this to be purposeful. I want this to be big. I want the blood to get pumping through the body. Get that heart rate up. Big breath in, let it out. Big inhale. Keep breathing. God, you're doing good. Give me less than 10. Can you go a little quicker, a little higher? 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a breather. Round 2, check. Okay, we're on to the last one. Last set, best set. So you're doing great. Kind of assess the situation. We got about 10 seconds. And we're going to go back into our lunge. Last time for lunges, which I know we're all excited about, but they're really important. They're really functional. So they strengthen a lot of our glutes, of our thighs, balance, coordination. It does a lot of bang for its buck. So let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Lunge down and big step back. Lunge down. Bring that foot all the way back to the beginning. That's also what I see a lot of, is a lot of people want to stop shy with their foot. So bring it all the way, big lift back to where you got it. Down and up. Down and up. 10 more seconds. Take your time. Again, chest lifted, nice and controlled. And last one, take a break, 20 seconds. That was good. I like it. Let's get ready for our punches. So again, last round of punches. Take out any last lingering aggression you have going on right now. 3, 2, and 1. Punch it out. Good. Get out your frustrations for the day. Breathe. Each exhale, punch it out. You can punch out the year 2020. We're almost at the end there. No, it hasn't been the best year, but we're making it through. It's going to be a good ending, even better next year. Keep punching. You got less than 10. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Last round, 20 seconds of marches, okay? March high, march good, march quick if you can. Marches is another sneaky one. Some balance, some strengthening, a little bit of cardio when you do it this way. So getting a lot of bang for your buck with these. All right, ready? 3, 2, and 1. Nice and big. March it out. Try to keep each knee lifting as high as the other. Sometimes if we have a weakness on one side, we might not want to raise our foot up as high. Less than 10. Same thing with the arms. Keep them raising nice and high. And good. Take a break. Good job. Circuit 1 done. Circuit 2 done. How are we feeling? Kind of reassess the body. Get a drink. Take a breather. We have about a minute. We're going to end with a quick little core circuit. Again, either in the chair, I'll show you, or on the floor. So I'm going to demonstrate the standing and the chair version, because then I'll do it on the floor for those of you on the floor. So the first one that we're going to do is, if you want to do it standing, you're going to have your hands on the chair. And this is where you're going to kind of scoop your pelvis, scoop your belly button in, and you're going to go alternating arms and legs. Okay? Try to keep your chest lifted, shoulders away from the ears. So that's for round 1. When we're on the floor doing that, that's what you'll do. And then the second core one, we have 2 core, is going to be alternating in the chair. So a little bit different version. Before we were extending, this one we're lifting. And we also march standing too, huh? But this one uses the core a little bit more. You can lean back to get a little more core engagement. Okay, 30 seconds just for the core is 30 seconds, and we'll do that twice through. Okay, so that's if you're using the standing or the chair. If you're going to meet me on the floor, come onto the floor, hands and knees. So we have our extending and back, extending and back. And then when we do our on our back, we're going to come and lay down and extend together, extend together. Okay? So a little bit of core stabilization, alternating. We're getting some coordination in as well. Okay? Let's take it about 10 seconds. Find your position. If you're on your hands and knees, your shoulders are lined up with your elbows and wrists. Your knees are lined up with your hips. Shoulders away from the ears. And let's take it in 3, 2, 1. Extend and together. Extend together. Whether you're on your hands and knees or whether you're standing, try to keep your hips level and try to keep your belly button stable. Might be pulled in towards the spine a little bit. 10 seconds left. And your chin is slightly tucked. Again, like I say, we're always nice and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Okay. Take about 20, 30 seconds to kind of find your next position, either sitting in the chair or we're laying down. Okay. Take a breath. Feet flat on the floor. You got 3, 2, 1. Feet lift up if that's okay, or you can have your feet on the floor if that's easier for you. We're going to extend and together. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift together. Same thing in the chair. Almost there. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. It's about 30 seconds in between to give yourself enough time. If you're in the chair, you're back to standing. If you're laying down on your back, we're on our hands and knees. Shoulder blades slid down. Let's give it another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and extend and together. Extend and together. Imagine that you have a rod or a bowl of soup on your hips and you're trying really hard not to spill it. You have about 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last thing for the day before we cool down. So you're either back to sitting in the chair or you're laying down on your back, feet flat on the floor. Again, if you need your feet flat on the floor, you can still extend and lift up. Extend and lift up. Okay? If not, we're raising the feet up to make it harder. All right. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. Inhale as you extend or lift. Exhale, bringing it back. Down. Less than 10. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Here's 3, 2, and 1. If you're on the floor, bring your knees in towards your chest. If you're in the chair, just kind of scooch back. Bring one knee in towards the chest. Rock a little side to side. If you are on your back, do little circles with your knees. And if you're in the chair, switch legs, bring your other leg up. All right, relax. If you're in the chair, feet flat on the floor, bring the feet down. If you're on the ground, and just take one nice big inhale up with the arms. Reach for the sky or reach behind you here in your back. Stretch out those arms, those shoulders, those abdominals, and relax them down by your side. If you're in the chair, you're just relaxing back into the backrest. On the floor, just let your knees fall into each other. Now let's take one final big breath together here as we inhale and exhale. And then just take your time, kind of seeing again how you're feeling. If you have any other little stretches you'd like to do, go ahead. You can rock the legs side to side. Slowly sit up if you're on the floor. And you can give yourself a little bit of a reach for the feet. And good job today. See how that felt? Again, it's always a good idea to try it once and then keep up with this video maybe once a week, and then you can see your progression, and hopefully things get a little bit easier, or coordination gets a little bit better, or balance gets a little better, and you're able maybe to do a little more reps or not feel quite as fatigued. So those are things to look out for. If it was hard to keep pace, that might also get a little bit better as you go along. I know it can be hard sometimes if the pace is a little, not what you're comfortable with. So keep that in mind. And we'll do different classes like this with different pacing. So you might find a pacing that might work better as well as we go along. But let us know what you thought, how you liked it. Comment below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel so you can see all the different things that we're posting. And if you want more information about what we're doing, go ahead and join our private Facebook group as well, which is Life in Motion on Facebook. And you'll see everything that we post with the videos, but also educational things as well. If you don't want to miss out on anything, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe and join us on Facebook. And then if you have any questions, email us at asklifeinmotion@gmail.com. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Good job.